pizzeria like the big pizza pie that's amore. And your head she go round like the merry-go-round. You probably had a little too much to drink. Oh, hey guys, I'm just getting ready to fix dinner tonight. We're gonna have a little Pencetta Pollo, bacon and chicken. Well, this is really a very basic meal. It's gonna be a little bit of bacon, some cheese, some dried chives. Of course, you can see my onions here. Thin slices of chicken breast, a little bit of tomato sauce that I made, of course some olive oil, and some pasta. Well, the first thing we're going to do is get our pasta started because that's going to take the longest. And that's what I have started here, our water. Alright, our pasta is just about finished. Well, I've got the pan heating up. We'll cook our bacon and onions. Alright, now you see how nice and crisp our bacon is. We'll add our onions. Check our pasta. Oh yeah, that's just about ready to go. And what I like to do with the pasta is once we drain that, I'm going to add my sauce over here right to that and let that heat. Now you could serve the pasta bare and then put the sauce over it. I kind of like to mix it. And I'm just going to show you while we're cooking this, the pasta or the sauce that I have here. You see I left nice chunks of tomato. I didn't use a puree type of tomato on this. Alright, now that's all we want to do with it. So we're going to take and set this aside. And we're not going to drain the bacon grease. We're going to use that to cook our chicken in. So that's already nice and hot. You notice I'm not putting any seasoning on this. The flavor is going to come from the sauce, the bacon and onions, and the cheese. Get that a nice brown on all sides. And while that's cooking, I'm going to drain the pasta. Now you could add a little olive oil or butter to this. But because I'm adding the sauce right away, I'm not going to. We'll just pour our sauce in there. And this way too, the pasta will soak up some of the flavor of the sauce. And that's what we want, nice and flavorful. And I'm going to put the lid on that just so it simmers a little bit more. You could add a little white wine to it, but that's not necessary, and we're not going to. I almost forgot. We're going to take our dried chives and we're going to add that to our sauce here. Let that reconstitute a little bit. We're just about there. You can tell by the feel how soft it is. Now another thing you can do to check the chicken and any of the other items that we're cooking is just use a meat thermometer. And we want this to be at least 150 degrees in internal heat. Well, we're not quite, well, we're getting there. We're about 100, not too far off. Now I feel pretty good that we're done with this. This chicken is done and ready to go. So we're going to dish up. We're going to put a little bit of our pasta on the plate. Like so. Bella Bella. We'll put our chicken across the top here. Three pieces. Then our cheese. Now I use Kobe Jack cheese. You can use whatever you want. I didn't want to use Parmesan on this time. I mean, you can use whatever you want, but I like the Kobe Jack on that. And then our onions and bacon. And voila, there we have Pencetta Pollo. Bon appetit!